Apologies, everyone. There was a glitch in the Matrix. It wouldn't let me start until I refreshed the page. It gave me an error. But let's go ahead and get the formalities out of the way, shall we? Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another reading of One Piece. Today is a very good day. Not only will I be doing a reaction to One Piece today, but I've already did my reaction to the recent One Piece episode last night, which gives me room to do more stuff today. So, since there is no My Hero Academia chapter, because that went on break, next after this, I'm going to be doing my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen, because the newest chapter came out today. So I'm going to be doing a reaction to that. I think that's the format I'm going to be doing these on now, is that in order to make it easier on me and that I'm not bogging down my entire Sunday with just reactions and then doing an episode reaction and then the time it takes for that, I'll do my episode reactions on Saturday when the episodes drop. And then do my manga chapter reactions on Sunday, because I have plenty of room to do it that way. Next chapter will be on Monday for My Hero Academia, or are you talking about One Piece? Hold on, let me bring this page up. In 8 days, huh? Yeah, it is on a Monday. That's strange, because it says the My Hero Academia chapters is in 8 days as well. But let's go ahead and get started. We'll talk about a little bit more about things that are changing on this channel after we do today's reactions. Notifications working for you? Yeah! Good to see you! Good to see you, Dewan the Don, Psycho, Agata-san, Kohagen, Abir. Good to see every single one of you. Let's go ahead and get started with today's chapter, because the last chapter we left out on was basically coming back to the Kamabaka Queendom, and the revolutionaries have Kuma, and now we get like a Denden Mushi calling in, and apparently it's Sabo. So let's go ahead and get started with the chapter. We'll discuss everything later once I'm done. Chapter 1000, and I was about to say 159. 1059, the matter involving Captain Kobe. Wow. So we're going to address the other matter with the other warlord. Are we going to address Boa Hancock and Kobe? Because we've already addressed the matter concerning Mihawk, and Crocodile have teamed up in order to use Buggy as a front man for this cross guild. Now, are we about to find out what happened to Hancock and Kobe? Let's find out. With Germa Double Six's an Emotionless Excursion, Volume 18, Caesar's Hallucination Gas. And because Caesar uses his hallucination gas in the same room as Oven and Katakuri, they wind up punching each other. Wow. I think this is the second time, this might be the second time someone's actually drawn blood from Katakuri. The first one was Luffy. And now they're both Oven and Katakuri are under the effects of this hallucination gas, and they wind up punching each other in the face. And the Vinsmoke siblings and Caesar are nowhere to be seen. The power of the gas fruit. Here we go! Let's go! Near Whitebeard's hometown, Sphinx, the New World. And then it cuts to someone saying, well, so long, thanks for the ride, and it's flapping. Oh, is that Marco? That's Marco! Yo, that's Marco. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Marco on the Red Force! That's Marco with Shanks. Oh my goodness, Marco's with Shanks! Well, so long. Thanks for the ride. What? Aren't you gonna join our crew, Marco? Don't be crazy, Dayoi. I've spent enough of my life babysitting big-time pirates. And then it cuts to Shanks It cuts to Shanks saying, "Whatever, I'm not a handful. Tell him, Beck." And then Beck just says, "He's a handful." as Marco's flying off. And then Marco's flying, and then he's thinking, "See you later." And then we cut to earlier in time in Wano. "Aw, you're not coming with us? Come on, let's be pirates together. You can't do this to us, Yamato." Oh, this is when the Straw Hats were talking to Yamato beforehand. And Yamato goes, "You know what happened, don't you? When that woodsman attacked, it was someone's incredible hockey that kept him at bay and saved the country." And then it cuts to either Luffy or Jinbei saying, "Kaido's not here anymore. But next it'll be guys like him coming after Wano. I can't turn my back on everyone now." "You can't go adventuring if you got worries in the back of your mind, right? That goes for me and for you." And then Luffy's all like, And then Yamato goes, "I want to be part of the crew. Call me your crewmate." And Luffy says, Yeah, I get it, but I guess this way is more reassuring for us too. Take care of Momo and the others for us then." "I will," says Yamato. And then it cuts to Zoro saying, "Just remember that Momo's got a lot of pride, Yamato." And then Marco comes flying in, not saying anything. And then Luffy goes, actually, Yamato says, "I know, I'm going to search for something to keep myself busy." And then it cuts to people crying, and it's Sanji. He's upset that Yamato's not going with them. And then we cut back to Marco coming in, with Marco coming in saying, "Mugiwara da yoi! There's a ship nearby that'd be perfect for me to hitch a ride on. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce soon." "Marco! So you're leaving us, huh?" "That's right." Wow, he knew Shanks was there. He knew Shanks was there. He knew it was Shanks. There's a ship out there that'll be perfect for me to hitch a ride on, so I'm just gonna chill with them real quick. Not telling him that it's Shanks. "There's a ship nearby that'd be perfect for me to hitch a ride on. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce soon." "Marco! So you're leaving, huh?" "That's right." "Hey, you saved me during the Paramount War, didn't you? Thanks." And then this cuts back to a flashback when Marco said, "Take Ace's brother and go, Jinbei." Then it cuts to Marco saying, "At the time, we all just jumped into action to do it. Why do you suppose that was, Jinbei?" "It was so long ago I completely forgotten." And then Marco says, "I'm sure Ace is delighted to see how much you've grown since." And then it just goes to Luffy just grinning, like just big cheese on his face going, "You think so?" Then it cuts to Marco flying away going, "This next era belongs to you guys, so keep your wits about you." "Sure, so long." And then it cuts to Marco flying towards Sphinx. Then we cut to Amazon Lily. We cut to Amazon Lily. Let's go! Cookie! Island of Women, Amazon Lily, Calm Belt. Oh boy, I think this might be the first time I tried to voice Boa Hancock. I know I won't do a good job, but I'm going to attempt. Island of Women, Amazon Lily in the Calm Belt. It's been ages since men invaded us so heavily. The damage to the town is severe. The Navy will always come as long as... Oh wait, this is someone else going. So the damage to the town is severe. The Navy will always come as long as I am here. Where am I to go? At this point, I just want to be married to Luffy. You mean at every point? No! Granny Nyo is there. Weeks earlier, we have the Navy coming and doing their best to invade Amazon Lily. We've reached the gate! The Kuja are fighting back! And then we get Navy HQ Vice Admiral Yamakaji. Send the new Seraphim Pacifista to the fore. Wait. Excuse me? Seraphim Pacifista? Hold up. Seraphim Pacifista? Send the new Seraphim Pacifista to the fore. Hancock refuses to show herself. Please activate the recording cameras. Aye, aye. And then it cuts to, what is it? Not Marigold. I forget her name. The one that met Luffy first. I'm sorry, there's just so many, Amazon Lily women that I forget the name of. Who is that? I can't fight a girl her size. Chapter, she's so strong. Plus, she looks like... And then whoever this person is standing in front of where these other Kuja are. And out of their hand comes an explosion. And the shape of the... I think this is the Seraphim Pacifista. The thing that's scary is the fact that this person does exactly what the pacifistas can do, shoot blasts out of their hands, but it's like in the size of a small girl with wings on her back and a flame on her back. Who do we know that has flames on his back? And he's the last one of his kind. Vegapunk has apparently replicated Lunarians to be the new pacifistas. What? Vegapunk has recreated Lunarians to be Seraphim Pacifistas. And then we cut to someone going, "Watch your stern, all battleships!" Huh? What's that? Be careful on shore, we've got pirates! Oh! 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 No, Oda, stop. Oda, you can't do this. You cannot do this from a break. Not only are we getting our first silhouetted look at these new Seraphim Pacifistas, not only are we getting our first look at Boa Hancock ever since the warlords were abolished, Blackbeard just showed up to Amazon Lily. Be careful on shore! We've got pirates! The Emperor Blackbeard and his crew have just showed up! And it just shows the Blackbeard ship just coming in. And it shows the sea getting, upheavaled because he's using the Gura Gura no Mi. It's a sea quake! The Neptunians are going to notice! I've come for you, pirate princess. I won't let the Navy have your power. Blackbeard is going after Boa Hancock. Why is Blackbeard there? I've come for you, pirate princess. I won't let the Navy have your power. And it shows Blackbeard walking in with Vasco Shot and Katarina Devon. Oh, Hancock, that beautiful face. I'd love to cut off her head to be my latest treasure. She's all yours as long as I... Yo! He's going after Boa Hancock to take her power! She's all yours as long as I get those powers. And then it gets the Vasco Shot going. Come on, don't want to take her back. Don't you want to take her back with us alive so we can be good friends with her? Vice Admiral Yamakaji, give us the order to attack Blackbeard. Wait for clearance from HQ. And it shows Blackbeard just wreaking havoc on Amazon Lily using the Gura Gura to, knock people away. And he's punching people away going, I'm not here for you lot. Get out here, Boa Hancock. And then it shows Kobe. I suppose it was inevitable that pirates would try to assimilate the former warlords. Please, Hancock, the Navy does not want to fight you. We'll simply take you into custody and leave, I promise. And then it cuts to Marigold and Sarah, Sandra Sonia? I think I'm Billy. Sander Sonia. I'm butchering the names. I know I am. The two sisters of Hancock go, "Let us handle him, sister. Don't get full of yourself, Kobe, the so-called hero." And then Hancock goes, "This is nonsense. I will not belong to anyone. I follow no man's orders." Don't do it, sister. Save us, Commodore Teach. Nothing works against this one. Huh? Whoa. You're kidding me. White hair, brown skin, black wings. And then it shows Blackbeard looking scared as we see... What the heck? We have some sort of small child standing in front of Blackbeard's pretty much killed crew, and he goes, "Hey, what gives? Did that one kid beat you all?" And then this child swings in the direction of Blackbeard, and he goes, "PX," and then all of a sudden, oh my goodness, how strong are these pacifistas? Okay, so you remember how Amazon Lily had like an entire mountain range with like a unique shape with holes in it? The slash from apparently this pacifista was strong enough to cleave the entire mountain in. This is why when Fujitora was talking to Ryokugyu about the new pacifistas, he said that the SSG has come up with something that can completely rid us and make the warlords obsolete. This is a child-sized pacifista with the power to cleave mountains. And this is one that has like black wings and fire on its back. Hey, what gives? Did that one kid beat you all? PX. And then it cleaves the mountain in two and he goes, "Is that a pacifista then?" Blast it. They got a little child pacifista. What does it mean? And then it clashes, this pacifista that looks the same as King, that has the same dark skin and white hair as King, clashes with Blackbeard, and Blackbeard has to guard himself with armament hockey. Gah, it's huge. And then he's standing there. And then he gets pushed to the point where he goes, "Black hole!" And he covers, and he just uses the... Yo! Oh my god! It shows Blackbeard using Black Hole on the whole town that the Amazon Kuja are. That the Kuja are in. He just engulfs the entire town and draws it in with Black Hole. And then it cuts to Boa Hancock as she uses Slave Auto against all the other Marines that are there, who are just, turned to stone. Helmeppo gets turned. Helmeppo! Vice Admiral Yamakaji! Stop the pacifista! He'll shatter everyone turned to stone! That's an order! Stop! And then it cuts to Boa Hancock using perfume. Wait, did I miss something? What the heck? Did I miss something? It cuts to Boa Hancock going, perfume, and then Kobe looks, and then it cuts to, yo! Snake Princess! He's nullified her powers! So I guess the Pirate Empress title wasn't just for show. Yo, before Boa Hancock can do anything, Blackbeard grabs her and nullifies her. Unhand me, you filthy creature! Yo, Blackbeard's got Hancock. Blackbeard just got Hancock. Former warlord of the sea, pirate empress Boa Hancock, with a bounty of 1.659 billion berries. And then we have Emperor of the Sea Blackbeard, Marshal D. Teach, bounty of 3.996 billion berries. Look what you done. You turned all my idiots into stone. And Kobe's the only person other than some of the other Kuja that's still standing, because Katarina Devon and Vasco Shot have been turned to stone with slave arrow. And he says, what can I do? Everyone's made of stone now. I've been hoping to get your powers. And then Boa Hancock, being held by her throat and actually bleeding from the mouth. This is the first time we've ever seen Boa Hancock with an injury. Or seen her draw blood at all. This power is nothing without my beauty. Kill me and your followers will remain petrified. The next wielder of the fruit cannot undo the spell. Oda, so much information going on right now. I did not expect us to cut to Blackbeard doing anything. He headed to Amazon. We need to talk about this. Boa Hancock's toughness is beyond anything I imagined. And then it cuts to, this isn't getting us anywhere, is it, Kobe? Oh, wait. And then someone goes, this isn't getting us anywhere, is it, Kobe the hero? You helped me out in that rocky port incident. Thanks to you, I was able to topple Wang Ji, making me the boss of Pirate Island. Wow. So because of what? Wow. This isn't getting us anywhere, is it, Kobe the hero? You helped me out in that rocky port incident. Thanks to you, I was able to topple Wang Shi, making me the boss of Pirate Island. If I let this woman go, do you think she'll play nice and turn my men back? And then Kobe says, I need her to put my men back to normal too. And it shows that Kobe's actually injured as well. And he's got blue blood on him. And then then Hancock says, if you both leave without trouble, I will do that. And then Blackbeard says, no, you're lying. I let go and you'll turn us to stone necks. And it shows him tightening his grip on Hancock's neck. And that's the end of it, ain't it? And then it's impossible for any man not to fall under your spell. And then it cuts to Teach closing his eyes slightly going, well, I guess I have to kill you. And then Kobe goes, no, don't! The human cost is too great! And then there's a feeling of hockey in the air as we get someone walking in. You know, I expected a naval siege, but not one bold enough to change the shape of the island. It's Rayleigh! Ow! Ow! It's Ray on Lily! Yo! Rayleigh! You know, I expected a naval siege, but not one bold enough to change the shape of the island. I'm sorry for getting here late, Hancock. Dark King Rayleigh! Hey you, Whitebeard's cabin boy. Yo! I'm calling him a cabin boy! Hey you, Whitebeard's cabin boy. This isn't very mature of me, but I've never liked you anyway. And it shows utter fear on Blackbeard's face as he's looking at Rayleigh, eyes small and sweating bullets. And then it shows Hancock going, Rayleigh, right arm of the Pirate King, Dark King, Silver's Rayleigh. And then it cuts to Kobe going, what? Is that the Silver's Rayleigh? And then everyone is just screaming out, what? Undo the petrification, Hancock. I'll mediate this situation. Nobody here is to overstep their bounds. Just behave yourselves and quietly leave the island. Yo! Rayleigh is giving them an out! Rayleigh is giving them an out! Present day. I'm just glad everyone's alive. Thank you, Rayleigh. Oh, and Shocky's there too! Progress always causes trouble for someone. Empress of Amazon Lily 2 generations ago, former captain of the... Excuse me?! Shocky was the former Empress! And former captain of the Kuja Pirates before Hancock? I can't take this. I can't handle this. I can't. Oda, there's only... I need some water. I didn't expect myself to be screaming this much. Stop. Oda. Present day. I'm just glad everyone's alive. Thank you, Rayleigh. And then Shocky says, progress always causes trouble for someone. Vegapunk Sea Prism Stone paddle ships mean the calm belt isn't as safe for us as it was before. And then it cuts to Granny Yo going, the Navy siege, their new weapons, Blackbeard's arrival. I thought there was no saving us. I can't believe this. Shocky, Empress of Amazon Lily 2 generations ago, former captain of the Kuja Pirates. Shakuyaku. And then Rayleigh goes, quite frankly, it was only the particulars of the situation that made it possible to save her. At my age, I couldn't have possibly won. Wow. Rayleigh is acknowledging that at his age, he would not have won a fight against Blackbeard. Luckily, the certain parameters of the situation made it so that everyone was able to get out of it safely. At my age, I couldn't have possibly won in a head-to-head fight against Blackbeard. So the Navy thinks those new weapons are a replacement for you warlords, eh? And then it cuts to one of the sisters going, Even by the end, there wasn't a single scratch on those two. It was so strange, because I could swear one of them looked identical to our sister as a child. Wow! The Seraphim Pacifistas look exactly like Boa Hancock when she was a child. But they're patterned off of the Lunarians. Black wings, white hair, flames on the back, but they look like Boa Hancock as a child. What in the world is going on? It was so strange because I could swear one of them looked identical to our sister as a child. What did Vegapunk do? Why does the Seraphim Pacifistas look like Boa Hancock? And then it cuts to Kobe. That's right. We'll proceed to Egghead and dock the ship. As for the abducted Captain Kobe, the hero of the Rockport incident, Captain Kobe has been kidnapped. Wow, that's right. We'll proceed to Egghead and dock the ship. As for the abducted Captain Kobe, and then it cuts to a narration. The hero of the Rocky Port incident, Captain Kobe, has been kidnapped by the Blackbeard Pirates, status unknown. What the actual... To be continued. Excuse me? That's the end of the chapter. Excuse me? Excuse me? I need a moment. 13 people watching. First of all, hey, everybody. Especially if you're new, welcome. Yo, Ozzy Edwards, seeing you, member for 4 months. Thank you. Made it in time just for the party. Yo. Wow. Let me just go back through the comments and see what you guys have said. Next chapter will be Monday. Interesting. YouTube is doing ads at the start of streams now. I guess they're taken after Twitch. Oh, that's only because I turned the whole monetization thing on for the stream on. So that's on me. Eating this chapter. Yeah, grab a fork. Whew. Krasmataz. Oh my goodness, Krasmataz. And the best part was a big fat L for Buggy salivating over this deliciousness. Buggy is a bum, but Oda does that stuff when he makes you like characters you're not supposed to. That's what Horikoshi does for My Hero Academia as well. So Yamato is a Straw Hat doing a Jinbei mission. Pretty much. This man, Marco, great Marco impression. The yoi from Marco is so good. Mugiwara dayoi. I love doing the little dayoi at the end of his speech. It just fits Marco so perfectly. This is good, but this should have been in Wano instead of skipping material just to make Act 3 100 chapters. I don't think so. I feel like we do not, because if we kept cutting back to these moments in between Wano, that would have just dragged Wano out further. I'm okay with these being events that have nothing to do with Wano. Wano's done. Let it be done. I'm okay with this stuff being after Wano, because then we can just focus on these events happening right now, just being what happens and we learn about on the outside world now. Let's go. Hancock Juan! Margaret. Thank you, Ozzy. Clone of Lunarians, the S and SSG. Like, seriously. Vegapunk got to go. Look! Vegapunk is messing with... To think that King was showing us what the rest of the pirate world is going to have to face. Vegapunk just made pacifista Lunarians. Can we just say that? That are stronger than the previous pacifistas. Because remember, the Bartholomew Kuma pacifistas were only the prototypes. Vegapunk has taken it further by creating Lunarian pacifistas that are capable of completely decimating entire mountains, that are so strong that it even puts Blackbeard on the defensive. And this man has 2 devil fruit powers. Can we just go over the fact that he came to Amazon Lily to take Boa Hancock's power? So now this puts into the head of, he can't just hold just 2. He can hold multiples of them. Because why else would he say, like, he wants to take Boa Hancock's power for himself? Oda. Oh, Oda. Vegapunk is a problem and a half? Yes, he is. A sage-like pacifista. You come into the stream, and the first thing that happens is you're nearly blowing out my ears. Great, Ryan. And in comes the king of opportunists, Marshall D. Teach. Mr. All Day, Every Day, 24/7, Marshall D. Teach. The Zehahaha was anime quality. Goodness me, you sure are excited. Ryan, you've come into this channel when you've caught me gaming. You have not been with me for One Piece during the opening years of this channel's existence. So you don't even know the level of excitement I feel when it comes to me and One Piece things. Boy, he really loves messing with people that Luffy likes. Retribution will be sweet. Blackbeard wants Devil Fruit because maybe he wants to revive someone in the past that's been turned to stone. Not really sure why Blackbeard wants Boa's Fruit. No one does! JD Legends say, ha ha ha, is better, sorry. Don't worry about it, Cohagen. I can only do my Blackbeard's laugh so well. But obviously, there's going to be people who can pull it off better. Because my range may not be as deep as JD Legends. There's some giant statues in chapter 906. Those statues might not be a true statue, but they've been turned to stone by Boa's Devil Fruit. Maybe someone has it in the past. Take a look at the kid's weapon. Yeah, it's a sword! Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check out this kid. It's not just any sword. It's Mihawk's Kokuto Yoru. It's a big old massive sword with a massive crossguard. Now, mind you, we don't see the actual end of the sword itself, but it looks like it's patterned off of Mihawk's sword. Wow. That's right, that's baby Mihawk. The baby Hawk, the original Mihawk, probably would cut the mountain and the island. Cloning warlords now, so we're expecting Kid Dofi, Kid Jinbei, Kid Weevil, Kid Law, Kid Moria. This is crazy and interesting. I believe they took DNA from all the former warlords in King to create these new pacifistas. So that means there's one out there like Buggy, and for a matter, Weevil. Don't be holding out for Law. If the world government had the Ope Ope no Mi, they wouldn't waste it on a pacifista. No, they wouldn't. The kid, Mihawk, probably going to get stronger later on in his story. Pacifistas are no joke now. No, they were already no joke when we first met them. But then they became weak enough where Luffy and his crew were able to take them down. But now, those were just the prototypes. The Straw Hats had to get ported away, were separated during the Sabaody arc because the pacifistas were too strong. And they come back 2 years later, and now they're able to take down those prototype pacifistas. But those were just the prototypes. After 2 years, they were strong enough to take down the prototypes. And Vegapunk and his crew have made the far more powerful versions. Probably even Dofi. Boa's bounty disrespectful. She should be somewhere around the 2 range. Never underestimate Boa because she's strong, but not as strong as a Yonko, but she is a commander level. Then we got Zaylee and Big Unk, the Pirate King right-hand man. Blackbeard, Boa, and Kobe in the same island. This is wild. It really is! The drip, though. Oda really went out with this chapter with action sequence and also lore. This chapter, yes! Yes! Rarely grabbed that up. Oda put his foot all the way in this chapter. He done put his whole shin. He done put his foot and the shin up in this story. Pretty sure Blackbeard is gonna hand Kobe with the Cross Guild because of the bounty. Then Kobe and Alvito will reunite. Wow, I didn't even think about that. If Blackbeard gives Kobe over to the Cross Guild, this will be the first time in a very long time that Kobe and Alvita have seen each other. I don't think he even knows that Alvita got the slip fruit and she looks thin now. And of course, this is a final saga. Oda's going all out with lore. Well, that puts let me see. Hold on. Well, that puts a slash in the theory of Shocky being a member of the Rocks Pirates. Rarely as Cloud, who wouldn't give it to him. And baby boy Hancock. So basically, he just called Teach's bluff. The Roger Pirates played chess and not checkers. Warlord's clone mixed with Lunarian DNA. Vegapunk is an absolute mad scientist genius. He may have failed to get Boa's fruit, but Blackbeard still got his W. Yeah. Vegapunk got some research. When King was experimented in Punk Hazard a while ago, Vegapunk got some DNA of Lunarian and then Warlords of the DNA. They're cloning all the Warlords with Seraphims. Seraphim pacifistas. Here's the thing, with the wings on the back, these pacifistas can now fly. They can fly. Flying pacifistas. The chapter may not be going on break, but it will come out Monday because Sunday is a holiday in Japan. Is that Golden Week? So Rocky Port incident, Kobe became a hero, and if I'm not mistaken, Law becomes Warlord because of that incident. Does that mean Law saved Kobe? And the Randy Troy sword theory is real? I never heard of this theory, Abir. Zoro getting above fighting pacifistas. We need Vegapunk reveal next chapter. We need to see him. We do. All these years, and we've never seen Vegapunk, and we're seeing more and more of his crazy creations that are strong enough to cleave mountains in half. Like, what? So it's quite possible that these are hybrid PXs of, say, Buggy, King, and Crocodile, as others have mentioned. Ravi, you're late just a bit. But can JD Legend do other voices? I don't know. But only I can do the voices the way I do them, though. Yes. Zoro and Sanji have gotten stronger too, so they could probably take them out. But they're also kids, so there might be some reservations against fighting them. And you know how some of the members feel about kids, especially Nami. And Kobe will kick Alvita's butt. Kuzan dies saving Kobe, and then maybe Kobe can eat the devil fruit. I don't know. With him patterning himself after Garp, I don't think he would risk. I mean, sure, that's a theory, but him limiting himself to how effective he can be as a Navy admiral by taking on a devil fruit that pretty much eliminates his ability to ever go in the water, and there could be threats in the water. I feel like with him patterning himself after Garp, and especially with his training after Garp, I don't think he would need a devil fruit. I'm not saying that it's impossible for him to get one. I'm just saying it may not be necessary. They might not even recognize each other. Kobe and Alvida look different than they did then. Probably not Zoro. He would cut away anybody that poses a threat. Got to get ready for football. I love catching the streams now, but I got to prep yourself for Cowboys misery tonight. You go enjoy yourself. I'm thinking about some food as well. I'm hungry. I want some pizza. I haven't had meat lovers in a hot minute. I want some pizza. Or Law, Dofi, and Lunarian Hybrid PX. Is it possible without mercy and without shame? See you guys Monday. All right, Dewan, go ahead and get yourself ready and go enjoy the game. But maybe this might be Blackbeard's plan for Luffy to go and save Kobe. There is so much going on in this chapter right now. Hold on. I got to look this chapter up. I got to look up One Piece to get like the little snippets, because there might be something that I've missed that you guys pointed out that I just flat out missed. But I want to make sure that I cover my bases before I continue this conversation and then get started with my Jujutsu Kaisen reaction. Because that chapter is out today. So we got a long summary. So let me see. Let me come down here. Okay, quick references. Marco returns to Phoenix with the help of the Red Hair Pirates. A flashback of the moment after Ryokugyu left Wano country is seen. Yamato explains his decision to remain at Wano to Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei. Shortly afterwards, Marco arrived to see Luffy before leaving Wano. Luffy thanked Marco for everything he did during the Summit War of Marineford. The aftermath of the siege on Amazon Lily is seen. During the attack, the Marine forces, including two young Lunarian-like pacifistas called Seraphim, not just one, two. One that can use a sword and another one that can blast out of its hands. It's like the classic pacifistas. They both resemble... Oh, whoa, okay. So it's not the same. They're not patterned after just specifically Boa Hancock. They are pacifistas patterned off the child versions of the warlord themselves. So you guys are really on the money. Really on the money. Really on the money. Because the one that uses a sword against Blackbeard, that's the one that's patterned off to look like Mihawk. That's the one that's patterned off of Mihawk. So the one that cut through Blackbeard's men and cleaved the mountain in two, that's the pacifista that looks like a young Mihawk. The one that was blasting people all around earlier, that's the one that looks like Boa Hancock. That's the one that was blasting all around was the one that looks like Boa Hancock. But the one that was clashing with Blackbeard, that one looks like Mihawk. Vegapunk, you guys are right. Vegapunk has cloned and made pacifista Lunarian clone hybrids of the former warlords. That's what Vegapunk has done. They both resemble Boa Hancock and Draco Mihawk in their youth. Due to one of the pacifistas' attacks, the mountain in the Kuja capital has been cleaved nearly in half. It is revealed that while the Marines attacked the island, the Blackbeard pirates also invaded in the middle of the battle. Their target being Hancock to steal her power. Vasco Shot makes his post-time skip debut. Wow, I completely forgot that we've seen basically everyone except for Vasco Shot being revealed from the Blackbeard crew. Except for him. So this is the first time we're seeing him during the time skip. This is the first time we're seeing him. Hancock overwhelmed the invading forces, using her power to turn the vast majority of them to stone. But Blackbeard managed to grab Hancock, nullifying her power. And then Blackbeard and Hancock's new bounty is shown. Hancock'S New Bounty is 1,659,000,000 berries, while Blackbeard's New Bounty is 3,996,000,000. So does that make his bounty higher than Shanks now? Because Shanks' bounty was over his. Hold up. No, it doesn't. Shanks' bounty is 4 billion. So Blackbeard's bounty is close to Shanks. We haven't seen Doc Q or San Juan Wolf yet either. No, yeah, you're right. We haven't seen Doc Q or San Juan Wolf. So those are the only ones that we're missing. But let me correct myself. Shanks' bounty is 4 billion. So, but Blackbeard's bounty is right behind him. So going back to this, Blackbeard reveals more details about the Rocky Port incident. Kobe's involvement in the incident somehow allowed Blackbeard to topple Ochoku, a former member. Oh, Wang Ji is a former member of the Rock's Pirates. Yo, that's how he got control of Island Full of Lead. That's how he got control of Hachinosu. Wang Ji is one of the people. Okay, right here. Over 38 years ago, Ochoku was part of the Rock's Pirates. After the God Valley incident, he went his own separate way and made a name for himself. At some point, he became the boss of Hachinosu. During the time skip, Ochoku was involved in the Rocky Port incident where he clashed with Blackbeard. With assistance from Kobe, Blackbeard was able to defeat Ochoku and become the new ruler of Hachinosu. Because of the Rocky Port incident and Kobe's involvement, Blackbeard was able to beat a former member of the Rock's Pirates, who we haven't fully seen yet, and claim Hachinosu for himself because of Kobe. Wow. So Kobe did help Blackbeard, and then Blackbeard defeated Wang Ji. Wow. Okay. Kobe's involvement in the incident somehow allowed Blackbeard to topple Ochoku, a former member of the Rock's Pirates, and conquer Hachinosu. Rayleigh appeared to end their fight, and afterwards he and Shaki stayed on the island. It was mentioned that the invasion was called off due to the gravity of the situation of restoring the people who were turned to stone by Hancock. And Shaki is revealed to be a former empress of the Kuja tribe. And a newspaper reports about Kobe being captured by the Blackbeard pirates. Wow. Could Wang Ji be the man marked by flames that Kid and Killer are talking about, maybe? Maybe. Or as Tekken would say, Wang Ji! Wow. So Luffy is the lowest one in the Yonkos. Yes, he is. Wow. I know I did a lot of screaming. I know I did a lot of flip-flopping around, and that's just how I behave. So don't think it's forced. It's literally how I act. Ask my family. I act like this even off camera, but it's the amount of information that we are getting right now. To me, it's unprecedented. It's amazing, but also unprecedented. Was I expecting to see Blackbeard at all? No. Was I expecting to see Bo Hancock this soon? No. Was I expecting to hear that the reason why Blackbeard has control of Island Full of Lead and Hachinosu is because he defeated a former Rock's Pirates member? Was I expecting to see that? No. Was I expecting to learn that Shaki used to be a former Amazon Lily Empress from 2 generations ago? No. Was I expecting to see the new pacifistas, the Seraphim pacifistas, that are child versions of the former warlords, just laying waste to the entire island with extreme force? No. But Oda just gave us all of this. How does one even respond to this? How does one even respond to all of this information being given to us? Blackbeard going to get Boa Hancock's power for reasons unknown. Kobe making his way to Amazon Lily to take custody of Hancock in order to keep her away from Blackbeard. I'm sorry, it's a lot of information to just take in and just think about. This chapter was all over the place, but in the best way possible. Yes, there was so much going on, but it didn't feel like Oda just threw it all in for the sake of shock value. There was shock value, but nothing in this chapter, to me specifically, felt like it was just thrown in to make us drop our jaws for the sake of it. This was a very well done chapter. It had the right amount of excitement and revelations. It's just something. How does it feel to add Ben Beckman, Shaki, Rayleigh, Vasco Shot, and Yamakaji to my voice acting resume? Hey, more voices I get to add on to it is good enough for me. I just need to make sure that I differentiate each one so that they don't always sound the same. I'm working on my inflections and mannerisms so that way I can make each voice feel specifically unique. But it was great voicing these characters, but my goodness, that's something, okay? Can we just talk about this? These last 3 chapters in the final saga is already heating up. And here's the thing. We're just now dipping our tootsies in the water of where this story is about to go. We just had the last chapter where it has people setting out to sail. And then it has events going on in the rest of the world, like the Cross Guild and the things with Mihawk and Crocodile. We have all that going on. The Cross Guild is going on, but now we have this revelation that there are child cyborgs out there now. Child cyborgs that are hybrid clones of former warlords and Lunarians that have basically just replaced all the warlords themselves. It's going to be surprising we need Straw Hat focus in the next chapter. Lord Jesus, I can't say anything more about this chapter. This was great. All these revelations that we just learned in this chapter. And we're going on break, aren't we? Yeah, we're going on break. And it's like, this is one heck of a chapter to go on a break for. Like, I thought the last chapter would be a good one to go on break for. Wait, we just came out of a break because of the Cross Guild thing. We just came out of a break, and we're going into another one. But I understand because of what this chapter sets up. Devon got that voice that tricks guys over the phone, sounds sexy, looks god-awful. Exactly. Yeah. That's how they get you. That's how she'll get you. We don't have a break? Wait. Oh, my bad. I was looking at my Jujutsu Kaisen page. My bad. I was looking at my Jujutsu Kaisen tab. No break, holiday on Sunday only. I know. You guys are correcting me, but I just realized. That's my fault. I clicked on the wrong tab. I have Jujutsu and One Piece right next to each other, so that's my fault. That's my fault. But yeah. Blackbeard came with the intent purpose of taking Boa Hancock's power. For what purpose? I don't know. And then Boa Hancock says that if she were to die, the power would continue. And apparently, only the person who turned people into stone can turn them back. You can't take the power from someone or kill her and then have the power going into the next wielder and then they undo it. No, it's specific. Each time someone's petrified, it is specific to the person who cast it. So that person who cast it has to be the one to undo it. Otherwise, they remain stone forever, apparently. Which kind of brings me back to this theory that you guys talked about, how he wanted to take this power in order to undo like some statues that people may have been turned into. If Boa Hancock is bringing up that only the person who turned them petrified can undo it, then that kind of rules out the theory of Blackbeard wanting to take that power to unpetrify someone if the person who cast it the first time has to be the one to undo it. So that kind of undermines that whole statue theory that one of you guys have brought up. There might even be a Kid Kaido hybrid out there, perhaps, considering he's been captured and experimented on as well. Look. A Kid Kaido, Kid Mihawk, Kid Hancock, Kid Doflamingo, possibly. Kid Law, Kid Mortia. Who knows what depths Vegapunk has gone into creating these seraphims. This is scary. We got clones that look to be about as powerful as the originals. Because I doubt Mihawk was this strong. I doubt Mihawk was strong enough to cleave a mountain down to the very bottom when he was a kid. I doubt it. But these kid cyborgs are slicing mountains apart, nuking entire areas. We don't even know how many more there are. We don't even know if the limits are to the warlords themselves. They could be an insurmountable amount of them. The seraphims are unexpected by Oda. Vegapunk is crazy. He is messing around. I have to end it here. If there's a Kid Kaido Seraphim out there, God help us. God help us. But that's it. That's it. I've been going on for about an hour going through this chapter, and I apologize for keeping you guys too long. I still need to do Jujutsu Kaisen, and then I need to get myself something to eat. I might see if the family wants to get pizza or if they want to get something else. I have to double check with them because my mom and sisters are supposed to be coming back because they took a little girls' trip. They're supposed to be coming back this evening, so I'll have to see about them. But there's not much else I can say about this chapter. I got to see how Roger feels about this. I got to see how Tekken feels, Jay the Legend. I got to see how all my fellow One Piece reactioneers feel about this. I got to see them. The final war is going to be crazy. Dude, with these new child seraphims, a brand new power has just entered into the final war. On top of whatever new powers get revealed during the rest of this series. We're not ready. We're not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Mentally, I'm still trying to piece together this one singular chapter. You think I'm going to be okay when the final war happens? No. But I'm done. I'm done. I got to end it. I got to get my Jujutsu reaction done, and then I got to relax and then get some water so I can piece together what the heck I just looked at. I got to see how everyone else feels. I got to see how all the other other dudes reacted to it. I got to see how everyone else feels. I'm done. Lord Jesus. That's something. But all I can say at the end of the day is, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, and maybe even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining Let me say this to every single person that's here, to my members, to my subscribers, to my moderators. I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me towards me running this channel. It really does mean a lot. It may not seem like a lot, just showing up. May not seem like a lot whenever I get the super chats or even a super thanks on previous videos and anything like that. But it does. It means the absolute world to me. You guys mean the absolute world to me. And I'm not just saying that because some of y'all are members and y'all are helping, pay for a lot of stuff that is coming to this channel. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I would not be able to do half of the stuff I'm doing right now if it wasn't for great people like you. You guys make this job of mine worthwhile. And I'm blessed to have you. I am humbled to have people like you. So I thank you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. On to Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't even know if it's going to even compare to what we've just seen.